Hi everyone, I am back with another GTA Online video, and this time around we are going to be customizing and test driving the Ruiner ZZ-8, which is the Pontiac Firebird look-alike. Not bad at all. You can purchase this on San Andreas Super Autos for $1.32 million. It's really kind of a sweet looking vehicle. I'm not normally a 90s to early 2000s body shape style person, but it looks really good in my opinion. It sounds pretty good as well. We're going to take it to the car meet to customize because I want to be able to put some different headlight colors, and I don't actually have the auto shop upgrade or anything like that at the agency, so we're going to definitely go over here. I do like the engine so far. It's pretty good. I have driven it a little bit, and the rear end does like to lose a little bit of traction. You can see that. So you have to be careful with it. For sure, you have to be careful with this car. But it's not terribly bad. For $1.32 million, it's actually a pretty good price in my opinion. I wonder how much it's going to cost with all the upgrades though. Probably a good bit. I would assume the upgrades themselves are going to tack on what, another 400, 500 grand maybe? We'll find out as we go in.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Imponte Ruiner ZZ-8, pretty good. It is a muscle car, so it has some speed to it, but probably not too bad off-road either. Let's see, on the race brakes, we're going to set that up. Bumpers, we have quite a few options here. I do like the primary. You have the secondary, carbon. You also have the primary bolt, secondary bolt, carbon, the street, which I like a little bit. The fins there are kind of cool. Ooh, that fits at the vented. Let's go ahead with that because I know that's going to end up being the one I choose. Yeah, for sure. Right now you have so many options. And then for the rear, you have primary, which is pretty neat in my opinion. Carbon, vented plastic, the vented painted, vented carbon, GT, the vented GT, the plastic with side painted. I'm not sure about the fins on that there. You have the carbon, the GT diffuser. So I'm probably going to choose the vented painted for that. Engine level 4, of course, that adds some decent acceleration. Exhaust, you have titanium, you have the carbon stock, the chrome, the carbon, the twin big bore, some chrome, twin carbon. You have the titanium. Wow, performance. You have 4 carbon performance. So I believe I want to go with maybe the carbon stock. Hood, you have the secondary, you have carbon, the smooth, primary cowl. I like that. Primary vented, the primary vented cowl, which I really like. I do like all the vents you have there. Carbon. Oh, look at that. It's too much in my opinion, but looks kind of cool. Okay, we're going with the GT. This thing is going to be so mismatched, it's not even funny. Horn, I always go with the cop horn just to throw people off a little bit. Lights, we'll come back to that. Livery, we'll come back. Mud guards, you can go ahead and put some mud guards on it. I probably will actually, the primary, because I'm going to try and use this off-road some. We'll come back to plate. So respray, metallic. Let's see what looks best on this car. I do like some of the red colors. If I do go with a red, we'll have to change the pearlescent. I like orange, I like yellow, but it just doesn't really suit it as well as I would like. You have quite a few different blue options. You have some brown options here. Purple. I kind of like the purple, but like I said, it's probably a little too much. So let's go with a red color. I might go with Grace. Pearlescent, we'll change that to maybe a graphite color. Has a little bit of a different color to it. Metallic. What do we want? Probably a black color, I would assume. They give you so many options. We'll go with graphite on that as well. It looks decent. Roof. You have the primary. We'll go with primary. The roof itself, you have open. Ooh, you have the primary T-top. The secondary, the plastic, and the carbon. I may go with open on this one. Let's go back up for a minute though to lights, headlights. We'll choose probably red. Look at that color. I shouldn't put neons on this thing, but I really want to go all out on the red color for it. As much as I can, at least. Livery. So we have that one there. The tribal, the ruiner. You also have the white race, the black race, which doesn't look too bad on this one, to be honest with you. The white tribal, the black tribal. You have red flames. You have that one. You have the stance Andreas. You have redwood. So I think I'm going to be crazy and go with this one here. For the plate, what looks best? I guess the standard is fine for that one. The skirts, you have primary side. Not a big fan of the rigid. Ooh, I do like the primary GT. We do have some GT accessories on here. I like the vintage GT as well. Okay, we'll go with that. Spend some extra money that I shouldn't be spending. Sun strips. You have a few options there. I don't really like any of them. Spoiler. Wow. Not too bad on the ducktail. Or the low level. I don't really feel like any of these fit the car that well. They're too big. I like the none option, which is basically the stock. You have transmission, race. You also have the trunk. Not worried about that. Turbo, of course. The wheels. Well, we'll go with muscle, since this is a muscle car in its own right. I like those, the drag SPL, but I also would like to see if we have something even better. The spooner. Not a big fan of that one. A lot of these don't look the best, do they? Some of them could fit somewhat well, some of them don't. We'll go with the drag. Then we'll change the color to probably a graphite color. Let's look through them though. Wait, you can't actually put graphite on this. You can go with a solid black. You can go with a few different options here. Maybe that one there. Design, you have custom, which nah, it doesn't fit for me. Bulletproof, I'm not worried about low grip. For the smoke, we'll go with red. For the windows, definitely gonna max that tint. So we did put the armor, we put the brakes, the bumpers, engine, exhaust, hood, horn, lights, livery. Lost and theft are on it by default. Mud guards kind of fit it. You have the plate, the respray, the roof, these skirts, The sun strips, which I didn't like that much. Spoiler, I didn't like that much. Suspension, transmission, trunk, turbo, wheels, and windows. Not too shabby. We only lost maybe 400 grand or so on the upgrades, and you can actually do quite a bit more. I like the red headlights I chose. Looks good so far. The Imponte logo on the back. Everything just suits it in my opinion. I am very happy with the upgrades we chose on the car in terms of the skirts, the bumpers, the hood, the livery, the colors, the underglow. We even have red headlights which complement the vehicle so well. It just looks so good. Acceleration is better, top speed is better. The interior is basic for the vehicle, but I think fits it well enough. It doesn't look out of place or anything like that. The only thing that I am still a little bit against is the rear end does like to slide around at speed. So you have to be somewhat careful. It is a muscle car. We did put some mud guards on it. Not bad. It really isn't bad. You can expect to pay around 1.8 to 1.9 million for the vehicle and upgrades at full cost. So it's not really a bad price overall compared to some vehicles that we do get in the game. I am not a big fan of 90s to early 2000s body styles on vehicles normally, but this one is an exception. It is so fun to look at, so fun to drive. Not bad at all. I've been waiting for it. I'm happy it's here. Let me know your thoughts on the vehicle and what you thought of the video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again very soon for more. I do appreciate you. Have a great one. Peace.